Slava Ukraini, guys! In today's video I'm going to show you once again my A7 Everbook Micro, as well as tell you how I feel about it after a little more than a month of usage, how I use it, what right now I keep inside, how I synergize it with my full-sized Everbook. So I wrote it down. So first of all, you can check out the cover. It has some fresh dents. That's from the coffee. You could see it from my previous video, which you can find here. And yeah, so far I like it really much. I keep here small pencil. I have a lot of different pencils. I like to use few of them at the same time. So I always have some in my pencil bottle to put inside of my micro. Used pencils are the best for it, I guess, because they never poke through my pocket, even if I carry this flexible micro inside of my back pocket. I can even sit on it and it never breaks on me. So till now I've been using it every day since I got it, as you can see. A little more than a month ago, and I've been using it mostly for taking quick notes as my daily catch-all. It's been on me all the time, but I never used it for long-term journaling or something like that. I used to do all my planning and journaling inside of my full-sized A5 Everbook, but from now on I think I'm going to spend a little more time with this little guy. The benefit of using this simply as your catch-all, not as your main logbook, is all the notes you keep inside. They are replenishable, or you can completely get rid of them. And even if you lose this little sheet of A7 which you got your notes on, it's not that big of a deal, because I'm doing daily review with this thing, and every morning I transfer all the useful information from here into my full-sized Everbook. But those of you who know me well and watch my videos know that I like to keep all the stuff I written down, even if they are not that useful. I'm a little sentimental about my notes, so here you can see the notes I've took here and transferred them into these small booklets. I decided to use simple rubber bands just to keep them in place instead of the boulder clips. I like using different sized boulder clips for my different bundles, as you may already know. But in this case, I noticed that these things will fill up really quickly. And first, I'll need a lot of these boulder clips. And the second of all, it's not convenient to store them like this, because this adds some bulkiness. And when you got a lot of these clips on top of each other, it just starts to fall apart and get a little messier on your table. So yeah, I went with these rubber bands. These are simple notes which I've been taking with my micro, and if you take a look at them, there's nothing special. I can reveal it. There's nothing I want to hide from others' eyes, because inside of my Everbook there's obviously a lot of reference information which I want to keep private. That's my private stuff. That's my private personal book of my life. And on these sheets, I like to take notes in cafe, for example, or if I'm on a train, and so on. So there's basically nothing to be hidden from you guys. You can see I took some notes when we will have electricity, because we have blackouts here because of the air strikes. Some notes about my day, maybe some grocery store notes, and so on. Like all this stuff which you don't want to spend the whole page of your A5, for example, because you will most definitely get rid of it and it's not as useful. It might be useful for you at this day, at this moment, but basically that's more like a reference thing which you 90% of the time won't need. But if you took someone's number here or some address which you may need and you haven't transferred it because you thought it's not as useful, you can always go back to your booklet and find it if you remember the date. So that's my way of convenient storing information from my notes when my micro gets bulky on this side, because I like to keep reference information here, and here only new blank sheets. When it gets bulky, I just wrap it up with a cover like this, place here a date, and we have our small finished notebook. The best thing about this micro for me is that it eats scrap paper like it's nothing. Hear me out. I have a lot of different sheets of used papers, like bad prints or just an old paper from old commonplace books and so on. And I really like to use scrap paper inside of my Everbook. That's the biggest benefit, in my opinion, for this system. But in this case, you don't even need the scrap paper to have a full blank page to be able to write on, even if it's divided in half and you have only 1/3 or 1/4 of the page available for writing. You can cut it out or just rip it out and put inside of your micro Everbook, so that way it's basically infinite refills whenever you go. So if you've been waiting for a sign to start using scrap paper, here's how you can do it. You can make this thing yourself at home from pretty much any material, and while taking efficient notes, even become a little more eco-friendly. And if you want to check out my review on this Micro A7 Everbook, you should definitely click on this video right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.